This channel is all over the place and kind of vague sometimes. I found I'm better at cinematography than I am with storytelling. So today, I'm gonna do a bit of a garage update to kind of help explain what's going on with all my cars. As some of you guys know, I bought this car earlier this year to daily it and to possibly build a streetable drift car out of it. Since the last video, I have put a Z32 5-speed manual in it, and damn, it really opened the car up, honestly. I kind of showed my grief on the 4-speed slush box that was in it when I first put it back together, but since then my opinion has definitely changed on the driving experience. It is a lot more fun, it feels a lot faster even though it's only 160 horsepower, and I definitely like it. It's definitely not going to be the best drift car, but I think it'll suit me good. It'll be fun to drive and fun to be like a street car, but also a track car kind of thing. So I'm excited to see where that goes. So unfortunately, there's no manual swap video coming for the M30. Yes, I know I should have filmed it, but it was too much. I had a lot to do and I had a lot on my mind to handle, and I didn't want to take 3 years to do it. So if you have any questions or you do want to do a similar swap yourself, feel free to comment and I will give you the parts list and all the things that I use to make it happen. If there is interest in that, I can make a breakdown video, but there's no actual build video coming. So what's the future plans for this car? Drift build. This winter, I'm going to install the drift control arms and the angle kit that came with the car when I bought it, and I'll also be welding the diff, and you know, that's probably going to be it. I'll probably slide it first, see how it goes, then maybe from there we'll add like seats or something, but I don't want it to be too crazy. I want it to still be a street car, still a car that can be enjoyable on the street and fun to drive on the street, but then also take to the track and have some fun with it. The neighbor's using his chainsaw, so hopefully my mic doesn't pick that up. The FC Vert. Unfortunately, this car has kind of been sidelined this year due to getting the Infiniti and putting that back together. The sad part is I got a parts car in December that had a set of coilovers, Turbo 2 LSD, and some other bits that still haven't made it onto this car, which, I don't know, I love this car and it's just kind of sad. So I'm going to try and make an effort soon to put those parts on. Specifically the coilovers, I just picked up my buddy's fender roller and I'm going to try and make those big salad shooters fit under the front fenders. So hopefully it'll be lowered soon, which is going to be huge. And then maybe put the Turbo 2 LSD in over the winter. I also cut the roof off of this parts car. Now, that might sound crazy to some of you guys, but it's common for people to weld fastback roofs onto convertibles to make a FC coupe that didn't exist. The thing that's different with what I want to do is I like the convertible and I want to make a Miata style hardtop that's like removable for the car in order to be able to have that coupe look and drive it in like rainy weather or something if needed, but also still have the fun of the convertible and the enjoyment of just having the top down. Part of the reason for doing this too is every FC soft top rips and it looks ugly as all hell, but they're over like $1,000 to replace just the material. I got this parts car for less than what a top costs, so if I can build a hard top out of it, yeah, definitely a crazy idea, definitely still in the more dream stage than actually being in production, but we'll get it figured out. The hardest thing is that FC Verts don't have framed windows, obviously, because it's convertible, but regular FC fastbacks do. So I have to somehow figure out how to make the Vert doors fit with the fastback roof, which normally has like the upper door jamb section. So we'll have to figure that one out. And definitely least, we have the 02 Impreza Ute. No, but seriously, I just drove it to Ontario for vacation and made it on a 2,200-mile road trip. Unfortunately, some brake lines that I fixed like years ago when I didn't know what I was doing failed, and I had to replace those in a Canadian Tire parking lot in the GTA, but what can you do? Then coming home, the throwout bearing seized up when I was like 5 hours from home. Thankfully, the car still made it home, but it was screeching pretty bad when you pressed the clutch. So last weekend, I pulled the engine, threw a clutch kit at it, fixed up any brake line issues that were, you know, a little fuzzy because they were done in a parking lot. I don't know what it is. Now when you drive it, there's a noise that just comes with drivetrain speed, not engine speed. It's a ticking, it's really loud, it's really fast. So something got messed up in the trans after I pulled it and put it back in, or put the engine back in, but I honestly have no clue. So I think the next step is going to be pull the center diff and see if it's all jacked up. It's just my winter missile, so we'll see. If it's bad, I'll probably just sell it and get something else. If not, then we'll keep on trucking with the crusty Subaru with no strut towers.